So, I've got a topic that's going to be very, very reminiscent to many, many UK bikers who watch, you know, UK motor vloggers, or even just people who, you know, who just watch British motor vloggers. And it's the whole, is the UK bike license system acceptable? And, you know, is it right? Is it safe? And I want to talk about that today. So, roll that intro. Okay, so let's just quickly run over the UK licenses. So at 16, you can do your CBT, which is compulsory basic training, 8-hour day course. It's pretty much a retard test. If you fail at it, well, not necessarily because, well, you can fail it if you crash, but you know, if you crash, that happens. But it's essentially a retard test where, you know, if you fail it, you shouldn't be let outside your house pretty much, let alone on two wheels. And doing this will allow you to ride a 50cc with L plates. Has to be restricted to, I think, 34 miles an hour, which nobody does. But a year after that, still related to the CBT, at 17 you can get one of these, 125, maximum of 15 horsepower. You can also do, well, it's from 17 to 19 you're on the 125. In that time period you can also do your A1 license. You're still on a 125, but you can take off your L plates, you can go on motorways, and you can take pillions. I wouldn't do any of those on a 125 personally, but hey, live your own life and shit. At 19 you can do your Mod 1 and Mod 2 for your A2. So the A2 will allow you to have a maximum of 47 brake horsepower, and with those 47 horses you can get a 91 horsepower bike and get it restricted with either an ECU restrictor, a throttle restrictor, you know, various different things. And then 2 years after that you can do your A license, which enables you to be completely unlimited. You can also from 21 upwards you can do direct access to your A2, and then from 24 you can do direct access to the full A. Now, there's so much controversy about this. First off, it takes 5 years in total. 5 fucking years to be able to go from a 50cc scooter, which everyone hates the 50cc phase, and then, you know, you'll wait 5 years from first getting onto wheels till you can get something with a decent amount of power. Realistically, yeah, A2 bikes are really, really fucking good. You know, they've got plenty enough horsepower, but really restricting it. There's been a lot of talk about whether or not, you know, 125s are enough, or 50s enough, and my personal take on that is fuck no. They are nowhere near good enough for what the UK roads are like nowadays, especially since how the average speed of vehicles has increased over the years. I don't know what it exactly is, but I think it's like, you know, most cars can do upwards of like 120, and especially since, you know, 125s are allowed on motorways, like when you do your A1, like really, especially since, you know, 125s realistically can top out at about 70, and that's, you know, with the 15 horsepower ones, like the 15 horsepower ones can reach 70 realistically. And then you've got, well, 125's like the fucking Garrom. I don't know how much horsepower they have exactly, but I think it's like 8, 9, probably closest to 10 or 11, but still, how the hell would you realistically allow that on a motorway where the average speed is like fucking 90? Just as much as, you know, 50cc riders are restricted to 34 miles an hour. That is so fucking dangerous. You should not be restricting someone's top speed like that. Yeah, sure, there are plenty of us who want to fucking go fast. Personally, I don't. I do kind of like going fast, but not you know, dangerously and illegally fast. I've topped out this bike and I didn't like it. Above, you know, 60, 70, I'm absolutely fine, but 80? No, I'm not for that, mate. I don't enjoy that. I much prefer, you know, this kind of thing. Cornering, you know, get my technique right, get my approach speeds perfect, get my exit speeds perfect, getting my technique on fucking point. But, you know, as I was saying, plenty of us do want to go fucking fast. I don't think, you know, we should be stuck to 34 miles an hour, which is bullshit. Like, most 50cc's can probably do upwards of about 50. That's if you unrestrict and put an exhaust, but still can do upwards of 50. That's still not safe, like, because most scooter riders I see aren't just, you know, going about town or whatever. They're doing quite long journeys. They're going from like fucking Jar to Taunton, which is about 20 miles on 60 mile an hour plus roads. Really, it's ridiculous that the government thinks that it's acceptable to restrict, to dangerously restrict as well. Like, there's no escape power. Like, even on this, I've taken this on a motorway once and I'm never going to fucking do it again, because there's no escape power. Something happens, you know, like someone just randomly cuts in front of your brakes, as what happens a hell of a fucking lot on the motorway. You don't have the, you know, the power to just swerve and very efficiently and quickly get past, or, you know, like if someone's being dangerously slow. Even on a 125, like, we barely have any overtaking power and it's incredibly dangerous. Like, for example, if this car in front of us was, you know, on a 60 and doing about 50, and, well, okay, let's say 45, I would have to do an incredibly slow and risky overtake, which leaves me incredibly vulnerable. Obviously, yes, I think that we should not be fucking allowing 16-year-olds on, like, on H2Rs, on fucking, or not H2Rs, on H2s, on H2s, ZX10s, S1000Rs, but I don't think we should be restricting them to 34 miles an hour either. How would I reform this? You know, how would I improve? Personally, the CBT is where everything would need to begin. Make it a multiple day course. Of course, yeah, you're gonna have to make it a bit more expensive, but I mean, anything nowadays is fucking expensive. Sure, it might take longer for people to get the money together, but hey, at least they'll have decent training. I learned most of what I know from riding this 125, not from my CBT. I didn't even know what counter steering was on my 50. I didn't know how to effectively brake. I didn't know how to do anything helpful or useful to me. I had to teach myself how to do it, and waiting for riders to make mistakes and learn from them is the most dangerous way to teach. So I think at 16 you should be allowed on a 125. Should only be for about a year, but we need to make the training about 10 times more intensive. You need to actually be taught, you need to actually learn, and you need to be able to fail it. You need to prove that you're going to be a good rider and a safe rider. A year on a 125 will be perfect, and then, you know, maybe a year on a restricted bike, and then fully unrestricted. But make the training a lot more intensive. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and I want to hear your thoughts and comments, you know, not only from outsiders and also insiders. What do you think of the UK licensing system? There's probably plenty of things I missed out, so please correct me. And, you know, let's have a discussion in the comments. Anyway, guys,